Live, and I'm going to do a UFC 314 recap for just your Rob Ryan MMA. But first, if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button, like and share videos on YouTube, and like and share videos in general. Plus, you can follow on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and a Blue Sky. And feel free to share this video with feel free to share this video with your friends. But first, it was definitely interesting night. The night started off to be a little annoying. I'm just going to go briefly through this. Donald Trump was in the crowd, and he is so annoying, and I just don't get why our taxpayer money is going to Donald Trump. Just throwing it out there real quick before I get into MMA talk. Ted Cruz, Kennedy, and why all these goofballs, or yeah. Anyway, coming soon to also on this channel is Democrat group, which starts in November, and I got Jesus Might Have Been Fruity in the Booty, and that is coming out April 22nd. I had to go with it, so you're gonna love it. But anyway, May 27th will be It's Okay to Be Gay series. That's on the U Revival side. And then May 29th is Jesus and His Disciples, the First Pride Committee. Anyway, I just want to tell you about all that stuff. That's also going to be on the channel. But it's up to you, whatever thing you want to check out. Oh, Christmas in July with Bob and Nugget too is going to be coming out too. So check any and all that stuff out, and hit that alarm button, subscribe, and follow on the different social media platforms. Anyway, now it's time to talk about some fun stuff. UFC 314, which was a great, event. So, yeah. So, oh yeah. So some things I did, like, what's his name now? I think his name's Reese, I think his name. He fought John Jones years ago, but he had a nice knockout. That was like the first or second fight. How you doing? How you doing, Jaden? Yeah, that was like first and second knockout. And then we had Rodriguez versus Pitbull. And Rodriguez won by decision. I'm doing good. Rodriguez won by decision, and yeah, so that was a good one. Oh, I have a great future matchup too. Since Rodriguez won, I think he should fight Diego Lopez next, right? So I think that would be a good matchup. Michael Chandler and why am I slipping the names right now? Michael Chandler and Batty the Patty. They had a fight, and you had Chandler just get smashed. It was I think I predicted a submission win, but I was wrong. Batty the Patty had a TKO win. I was still right about the victory, but Batty the Patty had a nice victory. I think, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, Batty the Patty had a TKO win by ground strikes, and I think he should fight Oliveira next, or Gaethje. I think that's a great matchup. That division is so awesome, because you still have Topuria in there. I actually wouldn't mind seeing Topuria and Batty the Patty fight for #1 contendership. How's that for a fight? I think that's the perfect fight to make. Because they're going back and forth in the media, social media. So why not make Batty the Patty and Topuria a #1 contender match? Perfect match. If not, Batty the Patty versus Charles Oliveira, or Batty the Patty versus Gaethje is I think the fights to make, in my opinion. And then you got Volkanovski, who beat Diego Lopez. I think he should. I'm gonna butcher the name, so forgive me. Mozov or something like that. He's like I think he's a Russian guy, but he's ranked #4 in that division. I think that should be Volkanovski's next fight. And I think after Volkanovski wins that, Maybe he fights 2 or 3 more times. Well, between 1 and 3 more times, up to him, because he's now a Hall of Famer, um, and fights some super fights to end his career. So, I think if he beats that number 4 contender, what else you got left? You know what I mean? Like, and he's 36 now, so I think he wraps it up um, within the next 2 or 3 years. But yeah, but awesome Hall of Famer, man. Like, look at it this way. I think it's impressive because once you hit 35, up, it's harder to if you're going for a title. Definitely as a champion it's harder to maintain it because you're older. Your body is older. You've been through like a zillion wars, and the fact that he's 36, very smart that he took off for a while, Volkanovski, and rested his body, I think, after 2 knockouts. And 2 knockouts, too. This guy came back, and he won the belt. He lost to Topuria, I think, second or third round when they did fight. And Topuria definitely dominated him in that fight. And then he lost to Islam with a head kick. And I think that was I think it was 14-day notice or 18-day notice. I forget now, but it was very short notice. And to come back from all that stuff and to be able to become a champion again, I think it's very, very, very impressive. So, also think Michael Chandler, awesome guy. He did a lot in his career. He did a lot in Bellator and whatnot. But I think it's time to... okay, I'm not sure what that means. I think that it's time to retire. So, I enjoy his podcast. I will still listen to him, but yeah. So yeah, time to retire for Michael Chandler. So yeah. So eventually I'll go over some UFC 315 fights. I'm not sure who's fighting. I do have interest in Julie Pena and Kayla Harrison. I think that's going to be a good fight. I'm confused who they go with that one. I feel like, I don't know yet. I have to think that one out. Yeah, I don't know yet. I'm going to pick on that one. I'll think about it, analyze it, and I'll come back to you on that one. So, but I'm very excited for that fight. Always love the women division. I think whoever wins that will. I think Amanda Nunes had interest in fighting them, so that would be really, really cool. So, yeah. So great fights last night. Really enjoyed it a lot, and yeah, so pretty awesome. So. And hopefully soon I can come up here and tell you who Dustin Poirier is fighting next and make a fight prediction on that one, because you haven't heard anything about that yet. So it's rumored that it is Max Holloway, and I think that would be a great last fight. I think it's smart in Dustin's fight to fight a legend and not something younger, just that makes a name off of himself. Go out, fight for a legend, fight for a BMF title, and wrap your career that way. Smart way to go out. And I think I believe that's going to be in Louisiana, his hometown, home state. He wants to retire if that fight does happen, or whatever fight he decides to do. But I would be excited to see Dustin's last fight. So if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button, like and share videos. Feel free to follow Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Blue Sky. And thank you guys for watching. And I will be up here eventually again with Jersey Rob MMA. So thank you guys. And I hope you have a great rest of the day.